to Radio Nigeria South Zone News at 3. The headlines: Edo residents urge to extend goodwill to the poor and vulnerable. Experts advocate improved health service delivery in 2022. Death toll from destructive typhoon in the Philippines rises. Today's commentary is on drug abuse and national security. Details shortly. The you can, let's share love and stay safe. My name is Rachel ONAH with the news. Now the news in full. Governor Godwin Obaseki has enjoined Edo residents with means to extend goodwill to the poor and vulnerable around them so they could partake in the joy of the Yuletide. He stated this after visiting the family of late Uwaila Omozua along Agbo Road, Benin City, to identify with them in the spirit of the Christmas celebration. Uwaila Omozua, a 100-level University of Benin student, was raped and gruesomely murdered in a church where she had gone to read in 2020. Terry Onowewari tells us more. Some leaders in the health sector have advocated more manpower training, proper welfare package, infrastructural development, among others, in the sector to improve health service delivery in 2022. Although the Minister of Health, Dr. Osagie Ehanire, had recently unveiled the Nigeria's health sector roadmap, which was guided by the President's Health Sector Next Level Agenda of 2019. It is a 9-point medium-term plan to ramp up the push towards universal health coverage. Our correspondent in this report takes a look at ways of improvement in the sector in 2022. The report. It has ruled out the creation of new states. The Senate Committee on the Review of the 1999 Constitution observed that apart from shrinking resources, which may render additional states unviable, the exercise may fuel the national tension and further polarize the country. There are agitations across the 6 geopolitical zones that states should be increased from 36 to 56. However, the Senate committee reasoned that the new states will create additional burden for the country. Senate President Ahmad Lawan, who spoke on the report of the Constitution Review, said the recommendations, which would be harmonized before the Constitution Amendment Bill is passed, will top the agenda of the Senate after the Christmas recess. According to the report, the 70-year retirement age limit for Supreme Court and Court of Appeal justices will now be extended to all judges nationwide. You're listening to Radio Nigeria South Zone News at 3. Here are stories in the bulletin so far. Edo residents urge to extend goodwill to the poor and vulnerable. Experts advocate improved health service delivery in 2022. Still ahead, death toll from destructive typhoons in the Philippines rise. Plus business, entertainment, sports, and commentary. Do stay tuned. We'll be right back. The Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission, FCCPC, says the Joint Committee tackling violation of consumer rights in the money lending industry would soon commence operations to shut down illegal money lending companies in the industry. For details of this and more on business news, let's join Austin Ine. News from the foreign scene. The death toll from one of the most destructive typhoons to hit the Philippines in recent years rose to 388 today. The government said as disease outbreaks threatened some of the stricken areas. Typhoon Rai struck the south and center of Asian nation on December 16 and 17, toppling power lines and trees and unleashing deadly floods that also left hundreds of thousands homeless. The Defense Office in Manila raised the death toll from Rai to 388, with 60 others missing and hundreds injured. After weeks of heavy rain overwhelming already swollen rivers, Two dams in Brazil's Bahia state burst and flooded surrounding towns. In the town of Itabuna, residents could be seen using inflatable rafts and canoes to deliver supplies to neighbors. The rains have caused at least 18 deaths in Bahia since the beginning of November, and thousands of people have been moved from some of the 67 towns facing further flooding. The Taliban say Afghan women seeking to travel long distance by road should be offered transport only if accompanied by a male relative. The directive is the latest curb on women's rights since the Islamist group seized power in August. The majority of secondary schools remain shut for girls, while most women have been banned from working. Campaign group Human Rights Watch said the new restriction moved further towards making women prisoners. Duchess of Sussex Meghan Markle has received a public apology after a protracted court battle with the publishers of Mail. Meghan filed a lawsuit against Associated Newspapers Limited (ANL), publisher of Mail Online, over 50 articles that reproduced parts of a personal and private letter to Thomas Markle, 77, in August 2018. The Duchess won her case earlier this year when a High Court judge ruled in her favor without a full trial. The judge ordered the publisher to print a statement on the front page of Mail and a notice on page 3 of the paper stating it infringed her copyright by publishing parts of the letter to Mr. Markle. Lord Justice Wabi later ruled that the statement did not have to be published in the same position and be in the same size font as the front page trailer complained of. Nigerian music star Chike has surprised his mother with a brand new Toyota Sienna. The singer took to his Instagram stories on Christmas Eve 2021, where he shared photos and videos of the car presentation. "The best thing is a mother's joy," he captioned the video. The music star's mom could not hide her joy as she received the car gift from him. Chike Ezekbazu Osebuka rose to prominence after coming second during the first season of music talent show The Voice. Michael Omonua, CJ Obasi, and Abati Makama's critically acclaimed anthology film Juju Stories is finally set to make its way to the Nigerian big screens. The film, which has made quite the buzz with multiple festival premieres and award recognitions, was first released by Canal Olympia in 12 African countries back in October and in Nigeria at the AFRIV 2021 edition. Set to be distributed by Filmworm Entertainment, the film has been confirmed for a January 21, 2022 theatrical release produced by Oge Obasi and Francis Nebot. Juju Stories explores 3 independent but connected stories exploring the concept of juju, black magic, in contemporary Lagos. Rivers United thrashed Katsina United 3-0 in match day 2 of the Nigeria Professional Football League at the Adoke Amiesimaka Stadium, as 4 Nigeria senior women's national football players make the IFFHS Best 11. Confidence Ilera has details of these. Now bringing the commentary. Today's commentary is on drug abuse and national security, as written by Collins Barawin of Radio Nigeria Treasurer FM and read from our studio.